Hello, everyone. Oh my goodness. We are finally, look, we did it. Let me, yeah, there we go. Let me move this back. There we go. How are you guys today? I believe I am live on, where am I live at? Facebook, YouTube, um, and in my Heal Thyself Queen Insider. So this is awesome. How are you guys doing tonight? Listen, my lighting is coming soon, so I could look much brighter. How are you guys doing this evening? I want to see if you guys can leave me some comments and stuff. Let me know. I need you guys to go to your settings and allow StreamYard to allow, put it as public so that way I can see you guys' comments, okay? All right, I'm going to continue. The title of this is called, What Does Alexa and Google have to do with me, right? And I was having a conversation with with my husband, and I had many conversations today. God has just placed so many people in my life from last week to this week, just networking with people. If you're getting inboxes from me and things of that nature, it's basically to just get to know you guys. I want to get to know the people that's on my friends list. I think that's really important. And it matters who we connect ourselves with and who we are aligned with in this season. I teach my clients that we are the system. And that's what I'm about to teach you guys now, if you're interested. Okay. So stick around. I'm going someplace with this. Alexa, I don't know the technical words about this or what it's called. I see one like, maybe, yeah, one like, but I can't see your comment. So just comment for me. I want to see how this thing works. I'm using StreamYard, by the way. I'm testing some things out, so that will help me. So God has brought many people in my life. We got to be in alignment. What does systems have to do? I mean, I teach my clients that we are the system. What does Alexa and Google have to do with us? And I was talking to my husband, and basically the conversation kind of went like, I'm making this decision, this new decision for my business. I told you guys I will update you guys as I go along. And I'm making this new big decision in my business as to who to invest in and who am I aligned with and things of that nature, to really make sure that this is one of the best years in my business as possible. I want to be able to employ over 50 people in my call center. And in order to do that, I got to scale, right? And I got to leverage, and obviously with systems and me being a system stylist, as you know, I know systems, but I think I reached that peak in my business where I'm the best one, like in my circle, and that's never good. That's never ever good for your personal development. You need to have people around you that knows more than you and that can pour back into you. You never want to be the only one that knows everything. And so with that, I was talking to some amazing people from last week into this week. And then I talked to my husband about making this big decision. And we basically came to I started talking about obviously systems, and I talked about Alexa, that when Alexa was just made, right, or created, I don't know the terminology for it, but they put Alexa and they put Google Home in where it still can hear the conversation going on without you having to talk to Alexa, right? So it can literally hear you and what you're saying and all the conversations in the house. And what this allows them to do is work on the back end to make sure that Alexa is smarter and it can keep up to date with, whatever words or pronunciation of words. So that way it can remain one of the best AI systems that we would have. And it could hopefully help us, order our shopping. We could do so many things, play our music. It gets to like, know, trust us, so to speak, in system language, where it can just replicate what we want and our needs and stuff like that to make it more convenient to live our lives. And I tell my clients that we are the system first because we kind of got to be like Alexa and a Google. And what I mean by that is, I want to make sure I'm saying it right. Okay, I see you, Ursula. You hashtag live. Awesome. Thank you for doing that. What I mean by us being the system is this. We have to make sure that we are equipped and we stay up to date as to what it is that we need every single day. So just like iPhone is going to come out with another new phone, just got the iPhone Pro, just got the, iPhone 12 Pro, right? And they're going to come out with something new. My husband just got the Samsung S20, and 6 months later, they then created a S21. And when you look at it, you're like, oh, it's much clearer, blah, blah. Let me go out and get it. But with that response, sometimes you may not be financially capable, or you may have it, but you really don't have it. So just in that example, our system is, we got to learn our triggers. We're going to have to learn how we respond to things, so that way we don't make the same mistake. So that comes in maturing, right? So each generation of iPhones, each generation of Samsungs, each generation of you supposed to get wiser. It's supposed to make better decisions each time that you're whatever you're going through. It's the same way as Alexa and Google, that they are continuously advancing these AI systems. They're continuously advancing iPhones. They're continuously advancing Samsungs, all these computers, the different models that we have. So therefore, if a regular system can be advanced, whether it's Dubsado, whether it's any CRM that you choose, any scheduling that you choose, any software system that you choose, it's going to continue to advance. So how much more than ourselves that we need to advance? And so every time as a human being, we go through something called seasons in life. And in your seasons, you have to be very mindful of which season you're in. That's why I created a ebook called System of Seasons, because you got to know how your mindset is working, how you are, how you're responding to things around you. You got to really, really hone in on you. So that way you could really start trusting you. So that way you could start making the right decisions. So remember, I told you I started with I want to make sure that I'm making the right decision, and it not be so much of a wrestle inside. Because you got money mindset, you got things, and you're coming from poverty and being homeless 4 times in your business like me. I've made many, 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 many mistakes. And I came up with the system stylist, which will soon change. But I basically came up with this name. Everybody loves my name, and I love my name. But after talking to a very special person tonight, they're like, you're so much more than that. And I know I am, but God, He hasn't released that epic name for me, right? As of yet. And what I want to say is, going through the process of falling down, being homeless with 4 children, 3 children at a time, then again with the 4th. No, I wasn't homeless with Elijah, but I was homeless with my other 3 children. So being homeless at the time of 3 children, your husband, falling on your face just multiple times and trying to get it right, had good months at 15,000, right? That's my good month. And then having no money for months, like 4 or 5 months, there's nothing coming in. And I'm the one holding up all of my, I'm the one holding up all of my family. That's a system in your mind, or your mind, you would get discouraged, your emotions, right? I'm gonna stop saying systems for a minute. You start getting discouraged, your emotions start going everywhere, your mind starts doubting itself, you don't trust yourself in making the right decisions, because every decision that you make, it seems like it's just not working. going from that to, you know what, I know that I'm making the right decision. I know that I have something to give to the world. You have to find out what that what is. And a lot of us, we keep trying to figure out the how in the what. And that's the reason why we keep getting blocked, because we're trying to figure out, how do I do this? How do I do that? And sometimes you have to focus on the what, and you have to trust that God knows the how, and God is going to send you the destiny helpers where they would know the how, right? That they will be equipped with the skill sets and whatever it is that they need to be equipped with, the strategy, whatever, to give to you to help you along your journey to knowing the next step of your life. So that's where I come in at. When I start speaking about systems and automation systems, before we can get into all of that, we got to learn about you. You have to start learning who you are as a person. And for me, I didn't trust myself for a very long time. And I'm like, what did Google do and Amazon or Alexa, or whoever owns, what did they do to make sure that the weakness of the system, because every system has a weakness, the weakness of this system can continuously become strengthened. They put that thing in place where I don't know the name of it. So if any tech person is listening to this and they know that name of it, especially on YouTube, my tech family, and you know the name of that system that's there, whatever that is that they put in place, it allows the Amazon and Google Home to be able to hear things and capture that data, so that way they can continue to program the system the way it's supposed to be programmed. Does that make sense? So for us, the way that looks like in human terms is, what do we need to intake to program ourselves to make sure? This is why affirmations are really powerful. By the way, shout out to Miss Cheryl Williams. I got my Williamson. I got my new Affirm, but wait, that's not the new one. I got this one. That's my hard copy, you guys. And I got my little journal book, and I got my bracelet. It says Affirm. So shout out to her if she'll be watching. But my stuff came in the mail and I'm loving it. And so I think I'm going to be ordering some of these books too for my membership enrollees. But anyway, I say all that to say that you have to really be in tune with yourself, and you have to start learning yourself. And the way to start that process is knowing yourself. Okay. So if you, being honest with yourself, excuse me. And the way you be honest with yourself, you have to look at, you know what, I don't have this money for this, but I really want to do this. And I really believe this is where God is taking me. So I'm going to see if I can do just this much. And then if they can work with me with this and they give me the yes with this, I know myself enough that I'm going to do the work, and I'm going to be committed, and I'm going to not really make it happen on my own because I'm trusting in God, but make it happen, because faith without works is dead, right? So you got to make sure that you got the right faith, but then you also got the work. The other thing about this, and this is kind of random, but the other thing is balance. A lot of people use the word balance. I'm trying to do life and work balance. Listen, as a system stylist, when I come to you and I'm telling you, I'm not teaching you work and life balance. I don't believe there's a such thing. I don't believe that we can actually balance anything. I believe that that's also God's job. I think that we can be in alignment and leave it to God to balance everything. I think he's the ultimate balancer. I mean, how is he holding up the stars, the moon, the sky, and then keeping the water and the sand and the everything else together? I'm sorry. He's balancing everything, right? When we put that much pressure on us as humans, we tend to definitely stress ourselves out a lot and have overwhelm. So I don't like to use the word balance, but I don't believe there's not a such thing that we can't do, but I do believe that it has its place. But we stress too much, we put too much emphasis on the word balance, and then work-life balance. When you're working and you are like really grinding in the beginning, there's no balance. Like, you're gonna miss time without your family. You're gonna miss time without spending with your kids or your husband or your wife or whatever it is. You're going to miss that time because, you can only put so much focus in a certain area. The thing comes in with alignment. When you are truly aligned and you have peace of mind, things flow easier. And that's just a different energy altogether. So that's what I teach. I teach my clients how to become in alignment. So back to the what does Alexa and Google have to do with us? What they have to do with us, we can learn from whatever that system is called. I'm going to have to learn that they put in place. It's programmable, right? And we are programmable by the information that we intake, whether it's from the Word of God, whether it's affirmations, whether it's putting certain routines in place to make sure that we are boundaries in place to make sure that we are operating at our best. We're not going to sleep at 2 o'clock in the morning and expecting to wake up at 6 and thinking, or 5, and thinking we're going to be awesome. We didn't eat right. We didn't sleep right. We didn't do nothing right. But we're going back out there and we're grinding and grinding and grinding. I think that's foolishness, and I think that's stupidity. I think that's insane. And it's time for us to bring back sanity and alignment into our lives so that way we can serve the people that God has placed in our lives. So what they put in place is a certain the system is programmable, and not only programmable, but it's an ongoing basis. They set it up in a way to where they can collect data information in real life time. And so we got to be able to put that type of system together for us and seeing what that looks like for us. And I encourage you guys, if you guys have not gotten on a call with me, never spoke to me, even if it's for 15 minutes, in that 15 minutes, I'm sure God is going to say something that will change your life. You don't even have to book the strategy session for the $297. This month it started at $297. Last month it was $197. But you don't even have to start there. So just the 15-minute call is really powerful. And I have some testimonies coming even about that. They didn't even give me no money. I just had whatever it is that God wanted to say to them. So build yourself a system within yourself and start trusting yourself. And if you don't know how, I invite you to my Heal Thyself Facebook group. The free one, there's a Heal Thyself membership. The paid one, that's $97 a month. And then we have 2 sanity sessions a month with the $97 a month one. And that's just time with me, whether we want to talk about life or business. I recommend life first for at least the first month, first 3 months, just really dissecting your life. Maybe some people can get along with 2 months, but really the first 3 months, just sanity sessions, and then we can dive into business. Depending on where you are in your mental process, everybody's different. So even if you're booking a business strategy session and then a sanity session, either way, it's fine with me, just as long as you're in the membership program and you're getting exactly what you need. Okay. What else did I want to offer? If you wanted to purchase the ebook System of Seasons, I invite you to purchase that. It's only $7. I'll put the links in the comment section, and we can do that. But yeah, I'm really, really, really excited about where God has taken me, because I just want to share the journey with you guys. And as I grow, I'm going to continue to share what I'm growing in, the maturity that I'm facing, the responses that I'm having, the triggers, and how I'm navigating my own triggers. That's even in Heal Thyself, the course. I haven't really discussed all that yet, but I mean, Heal Thyself. Inner Works course. It's an 8-week conditioning course, and I teach you guys how to navigate to eliminate your triggers. And I'm doing it with myself. It's literally, that's why it's called a conditioning course, because it's literally an everyday process that you have to go through. And it's something that after leaving from the course, you can do for the rest of your life, and just be equipped with what you need for you. It's so tailored and specific to one person. It's ridiculous. God is blowing my mind in it. But yeah, that's it. That's all I have for you guys. I love you guys. I'm sorry I cannot see any comments. I only seen one comment. And that was live from Ursula. But I'm about to go. All the replay viewers, hashtag replay. Hopefully I said something that you could resonate with. And yeah, just I struggled a little bit in there. I'm trying to, because I don't know the right names for it, but hopefully I made my point. Get into alignment, trust yourself, and stop trying to balance everything and stop trying to figure out the how. That's when you're going to become clear, because now you know the what, you're focused on the what, you know the who, because you are the who. And if you can get in alignment with that and trust God and trust yourself that you're making the right decisions, I believe God is going to bring you the destiny helpers that will know the how, at least some of the how, and you'll be on the right track at that point. But just don't pressure yourself. Start off with the system of being honest with you, so that way you can start trusting you. You understand? That's all I have for you. Have yourself the most blessed and amazing night. Talk to you soon. Bye.